So in today's class we are going to discuss about marketing research, right? What do you mean by research? Research means I am doing research on this particular topic. Hey, do research and then question me. Like this will be telling, right? So research means finding out the problem. If there is any problem occurred in that particular place, in that particular company, in that particular situation, means I just wanted to find out the problem, and after finding out the problem, I have to analyze the reason behind that problem, and giving solution to the problem will come under research, right? If you are collecting data, just collecting data, storing it will come under MIS. I have collected the data about this particular topic. I have collected the data about this particular area, this particular organization, right? I am collecting the data about the consumers of this particular period. Those things will come under MIS. So you can store it, you can interpret it. But if you are not finding solution to that, means that will come under MIS. If you are finding solution to the problem, I have found out that there is a problem. Finding out the problem is also coming under research, right? I have found out the problem. After finding out the problem and collecting information about that particular problem and finding a solution to that particular problem will come under research, right? Fine. Suppose you just imagine that there is a crime occurred in one area. Or crime. Police ellarum poiduvaanga, right? They will be going and they will be collecting the data. Police will collect the data, right? Ella evidences everything they have collected the data. So who will investigate that particular data? If it is possible, means police will investigate the data. So police, they are not able to identify the problem behind, or they are not able to identify the verdict. That means who will investigate that particular crime? Yes? Forensic. Okay. They will be giving evidence. They will be giving forensic report. They will be giving evidence about that particular crime. They will investigate. Who will investigate that particular crime? Those people will come and investigate, right? ஒவ்வொருத்தவங்கிட்டையும் data collect பண்ணி they will be investigate and giving solution to that particular problem, right? So that will come under research. So police will collect the data, collect evidences. With that, if they are stopping and they are not finding out the solution, means it will coming to the marketing research department, and research department will investigate the problem behind the organization. That will come under research. Marketing research means if the problem is with the marketing department, means marketing research department will find out the solution to that marketing problem. Right? Write down the definition of marketing research. MR is a marketing research is the systematic design, collection, analysis, systematic design, collection, analysis, and reporting of data relevant to a specific marketing situation down in that organization for some product. We have chosen a product. In that product, the sales is down in this particular area. Chennai region, the sales down. Or generally, you analyze that sales is down in this period. That will become a problem. Is it a problem? You have identified the problem that sales is down. Is it that? Problem should not be too broad and also it should not be too narrow. ரொம்ப broad-ஆவும் நம்ம problem எடுக்கக்கூடாது, too narrow-ஆவும் பண்ணக்கூடாது problem, right? Say for example, if I am telling that sales is down, மற்றபடி ஏரியா எதுவுமே சொல்லணும். In this organization, say for example, Hindustan Unilever sales is down. If I am telling like this, or problem I have, what problem I identified as sales is down is the problem here. Is it a right problem identification? Means no, it is too broad, too wide, right? First I have to identify for which product, right? In that product, if I identify that in soap sale is down, or I identified that shampoo sale is down. Is it a problem identification, right? Is it a right problem identification? Amava, correct panitana? No. Okay, shampoo sale is down. Again I identify. It is not a right problem identification. Then what I have to do? Hindustan Unilever sales is down on Sonak. It's not a right problem identification. Now I am telling not in all products but shampoo sale is down. Is it a right problem identification? No. Why? Then how I can narrow down that problem? Which brand? Right? There are so many brands are there. In shampoo, which brand sale is down? Then I have to narrowing down that shampoo sale. Brands Unilever brand. Head and shoulder. Fine. Head and shoulders sale is down. Is it a right problem identification? No. Then how I can narrow down this?
பர்டிகுலராக அந்த ஷாம்புல என்ன கஸ்டமர் வந்து சாட்டிஸ்ஃபைட் ஆகலன்றத வந்து கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்.
I have first நம்ம problem தான் ஐடென்டிஃபை பண்ணணும், right? Shampoo sale is down. We are narrowing down that it's not the Hindustan Unilever sale is down. We identified first. Then you narrow down that it's not in all products. It's only in shampoo the sale is down. Then you are narrowing down that it's not in all shampoos but Head and Shoulders sale is down. You identify. Now she is telling that you have to identify that why the sale is down. Is it a right problem identification? Hari is saying no. How you can narrow it? In which area? Very good. So now again I am narrowing down the problem saying that it's not in all area but only in Chennai or only in Kanchipuram or only in Tambaram or only in Delhi the sale is down, right? Now you are narrowing down the problem that Head and Shoulder in Chennai the sale is down. Fine. So problem you identify. Only in Chennai you are going to investigate, not in all area. Suppose if you identify that the organization sale is down, you have to do research on all the products. Right? If you identify that sales of shampoo is down, means you have to identify all the shampoos. If it is only if you identify that Head and Shoulder you have to identify the problem behind all area, right? It is not being possible. Why you have to waste your time and cost and everything in narrowing it, right? So you have to problem identification means the problem should not be too broad. You have to identify the right problem where it is down, right? Even not only in this, not only in marketing, even when you are doing HR. I am a HR specialized people, ma'am. If I am going to analyze about the employees, means how I can narrow down my problem. Do you know? Just think about the problem and tell me how you will know narrow down. Yes? Employee satisfaction. Okay, it is a problem. How you will narrow down employee satisfaction? If you want to identify this, what is the reason behind this employee dissatisfaction? Correct, Amma? Right? How you will narrow down the problem? Raj. What are the things? Is it the right problem? Employee dissatisfaction, is it the right problem? You identified the problem, Amma. Salary. Is it because of salary? Okay, what are the other factors which determines this employee dissatisfaction? Bonus. Okay. Working hours. So it's only the salary, it's a bonus, it's working hours. Only with this the employees will be dissatisfied. Is it so? I am very much satisfied with my salary, I am very much satisfied with my bonus, and I am very well satisfied with the working hours. So I am satisfied in Atoma. No. Is it so? What are the other factors? Appraisal. Okay. If the appraisal is not right, performance appraisal. In area topic you have studied in HR. You can tell them. Many factors. Yes?
Incentives.
Fine? Yes? Okay, let it be. Let's are fine? Now coming to this, first when you have identified the problem means you have to identify the right problem. It should not be too broad and it should not be too narrow. Fine? It should not be too narrow also. Fine? So problem, if you identify the problem means the problem is half solved. If the right problem is identified means solution is very near. It is half solved. Usually it is not being able to identify the right problem. What the absent agite vara. Absenteeism of the employees. HR ke varane. You people are going to do your research only in HR and finance. Right? So I am touching this HR area. It's only for your mini project you are going to do near future. Within next month or 2 months after you people are going to do your mini project. Right? So when you are doing this absenteeism of employee, you are going to do your research on. Fine? So absenteeism, there are so many factors are determining the absenteeism of the employee. நிறைய factors determine. Yeah, why he is absent? So many factors will determine, right? So you have to identify what is the real reason behind that absenteeism of that particular employee. What the late away vara. Always he is late. Why it's so? ஒரு பையன் எப்பவுமே கவனிக்க மாட்டேங்கிறான். Why it's so? There are so many factors which determines why he is late. There are so many factors which determines why he is not listening to the class. I have to list out all the variables and after using the statistical tools, I can come to the conclusion. Right? So first thing is problem identification. What is the next step? Idea. Problem identification. Identify the right problem. It should not be too broad or too narrow. Again. What is the second step in research process? Literature survey. Very good. Second step in research process is literature survey. What do you mean by literature survey? Kavya. What do you mean by literature survey? problem பத்தி research பண்றது கிடையாது. There are so many people already have done a research on that particular problem, right? It might be in some other organization or it might be in some other country or some other area or some other product, right? எதுவா இருந்தாலுமே you have to do your survey on all the available already available literature எல்லாத்தையும் பார்த்து you have to collect for your project purpose. You have to collect 20 minimum 20 survey you have to do when you are doing your research on that particular topic. What is the format of writing this literature survey? Serima, how to write that literature survey? Okay, say for example you have done research on this sales down in head and shoulders. It is not only you who have done research on, already நிறைய பேர் பண்ணியிருப்பாங்க, right? ஒரு 10 சர்வே நீ எடுத்துக்க, எந்த மாடல்ல நீ எழுதுவோம்ல, these are the thing I have researched on அப்படின்றதுக்கு ஒரு ரிப்போர்ட் ரெடி பண்ணுறேன். What format அந்த துணிக்கணும்? Very good. Title, author name. First title போட்டுருவீங்க. Okay. Title, author name. எப்போ publish ஆகும்? Publish? எப்போ publish பண்ணலாம்? Year. Year of publication. Correct. Okay. Then அப்புறமா அதோட content என்ன find a problem, என்ன solutions. Okay. Problem and solution. Right? More or less right, but here it's not the title and source, it's only the author name. Say for example Hari. Hari, என்ன டாபிக்கோ அந்த டாபிக், ரைட்? absenteeism னா absenteeism, bracketல எந்த இயர், ஃபைன், அவ்வளவுதான். அதுக்கப்புறம் you have to write the content. This is the format to write literature survey, right? இதுவும் இப்போ Hari means Hari இந்த மாதிரி போட்டுக்கோ. Suppose it should be in alphabetical order. இன்னும் நீங்க வந்து அபிராமி பண்ணிருக்காங்க or வேற யாராவது பாலாஜி பண்ணிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா it should be in alphabetical order. எல்லாம் ஒரு 10 சர்வே எடுத்தீங்கன்னா 10யுமே லிஸ்ட் அவுட் பண்ணிட்டு then you have to put it in alphabetical order. Not only in alphabetical order, then you have to check your year also. Latest year should come first. 2024 la you are doing research on means 2023 la irundha aarambikum. Latest 10 years ku mattum dhaan studies irukku, right? Not after that. Write it down. These things you have to do in your research. Author name, you have to write the author name, title of the project, and then year. And everything should be in alphabetical order, here in chronological order, year in chronological order. What is the third step in this? Third step enna? Yes? Testing hypothesis. Very good. Super. What do you mean by this? Testing of hypothesis. Testing of statement. With example. Someone with example explain this. Hypothesis. Testing of hypothesis or testing the statement. Very good. There are two types of hypothesis should be there. Superb, superb. அப்படினா தெரிஞ்சிருக்குன்னு அர்த்தம். Tell me which statement. Usually hypothesis means what? In general.
Prove or disprove.
We have to prove it. What you have to prove it? Problem you have to prove it. Yes? The survey, research, இதெல்லாம் அப்படியே மறந்துடுங்க. Just tell me what you mean by hypothesis. Keitana, hypothesis means assumption. You are assuming things, right? This problem might be because of this. We can't start our research without having a hypothesis. Without framing hypothesis, you cannot get into that particular problem, right? You have identified the problem. First thing is you have to identify the problem. Problem identify பண்ணிட்ட உடனே naturally we will get a hypothesis that this problem might be because of this. அப்படினு ஒரு assumption வரும்ல, அது பேர் தான் hypothesis, right? எப்பொழுதுமே research should be based on assumption. ஒத்த லேட்டாவே வரான், ஏப்பா இவன் எப்பொழுதுமே டெய்லியே லேட்டா வரானே, எதனால இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு ஒரு hypothesis ஒன்று ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணுவோம்ல. ஏன் இவன் கிளாஸ் லிசன் பண்ணவே மாட்டேங்கிறான், புரியலையோ, ஒரு hypothesis. புரியலையோன்றது hypothesis, right? So it is the assumption or the imagination I frame before getting into that particular research, right? Before getting into the research, I have to frame the imagination. அப்படின்றது அந்த assumption it would be right or wrong அப்படின்றத டெஸ்ட் பண்றது பேர் தான் hypothesis test. My assumption is right, my assumption is wrong, right? Students யாரும் listen பண்ண மாட்டேங்கிறாங்க, or students are failed in the exam. Many students failed in legal paper. It's a statement, right? They failed in legal paper because புரியல, class புரியல. That is first assumption. Second assumption, everyone understood the class but the question paper is tough, very tough. That is the second assumption, right? So I can't take both the assumptions. ஏதாவது ஒரு assumption narrow down பண்ணிடணும், right? It might be question paper is tough so they fail அப்படின்றது assumption, right? அதுல தான் I have to frame the hypothesis. இப்போ ரெண்டு வேரியபிள் நான் இதுல எடுத்துக்கிறேன். What are those two variables I selected?
Subject.
What are the two variables?
Subject வந்து tough.
Yes.
Question paper tough is subject.
Question paper tough is one variable. Another variable is
Not understanding.
Question paper is tough is one variable. Failures is another variable, right? இதுல எது dependent variable, எது independent variable?
Dependent variable.
Failure is the dependent variable. Question paper tough is the independent variable. மழை பெய்யுது, செடி முளைக்குது, right? Which one is the dependent variable? Which one is the independent variable? Plant is the growing of plant is the dependent variable. Rain is the independent variable, right? So you are going to see the relationship between two variables. இதுல தான் நீ வந்து null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis frame பண்ணி question paper is not tough is null hypothesis, alternative hypothesis is question paper is tough, right? So you are testing your assumption here by using the hypothesis. Hypothesis is the assumption, and before testing the hypothesis you have to identify the variables, identify the potential variables of study and formulate relationship between relationship statement comprising of both null hypothesis and alternating hypothesis. Identify potential variables and then formulate the relationship statement which comprises null and alternating hypothesis. Right? designs. Okay, what do you mean by research design? That please. What do you mean by research design? Yes? Right. Blueprint of the research. Research design is the blueprint of your research. Very good. So there are so many types of research designs are there. Am I right? What are those types? No, ma'am. Types of research design. Okay, என்னன்னு சொன்னா தெரிஞ்சிருக்கும். Exploratory, descriptive, analytical நிறைய படிச்சிருக்கோம். Let us discuss about main three. Exploratory research design, descriptive research design